Hello and welcome to what might probably be the final episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Bronze. In the last episode we defeated the Elite Four and then defeated our rival to result in this scenario where we are now in the post-game and we are going to start off with having Professor Koa ring us on the phone. What's he saying? Hello Mark, I have something here to give you at the lab. Could you come by? See ya. So obviously we are going to do just that, pop over to him. Mark, I have something to give you. It's a cave pass which can be used to enter Cerulean Cave in Kanto. So get the cave cup, and then Cerulean Cave is filled with really strong Pokemon, so access is only granted to the mightiest of trainers. I can trust you to be safe in there, obviously. Obviously, because we are the greatest trainer, well, ever. Well, no, well, in the land at least. So I'm expecting, should definitely turn off. Let me just quickly turn off battle animation. And then we're just going to try and get to Cerulean Cave as quickly as possible and just see what's there, see what is there. I have no idea how long this will be. It might actually end up being a short episode, in which case we might go back and do the Elite Four again if I feel like it. This is the wrong way. Annoyingly, I think we're going to have to go back through Viridian Forest, but again, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Which map opener could use? There we go, so forage in the front. We should just be able to waltz all the way through here. Or Venomoth. We can do. Probably should strength there, but can't be bothered with paralysis. Aridos, go away. So yeah, so these are all pretty simple. Ferret grows to 41, which is pretty cool. We see more Pidgeotto. Aridos. Oh, really? You're kidding me. Okay, there we go. It's cool. So we get through that with relative ease, and now we're just going to actually have to probably head through the entirety of Mount Moon, because as we found out in the last, or in one of the few episodes before, we can't actually fly within Kanto, which is another little, you know, it's unfortunate in this game. It'd be a lot easier if we could do that. It wouldn't mean that I'd have to obviously make all of this long trek. But to be fair, it's not actually that long. So here we are finally out. Did not take long at all, really. So we are now going to take on Cerulean Cave. Let's see what the hardest area in this game potentially has to offer us. So, it's finally open, but I have no pass. I caught heaps of strong Pokemon in Cerulean Cave. Okay, so she's allowed in. But anyway, so welcome to Cerulean Cave. Do you want to enter today? May I see your cave pass? We flash the cave pass. Yep, access is granted. Okay, so we still have flash on Sunkern, so we will use it. Yeah, and let's just see what level Pokemon are around here. We have various. Looks like it's going to be a true maze, as we would sort of probably expect at this point. Wild Paras at level 49. Okay, so we are talking strong Pokemon. Don't crit me. Didn't even matter. It should be a nice place. We get lots of experience from these wild Pokemon anyway. So we can surf once more. We find an elixir. In this corner we can find an X accuracy, which isn't particularly useful for us. Look, it does not do no real worry for us. A wild Magneton! So we can Earthquake here. It's quadruply weak to ground now, with the added Steel type. So let's grab this item, TM47, which is Steel Wing. Can anyone learn Steel Wing? No, of course not. No one can fly. So we can also head here. I literally have no idea where I'm going here. I'm just sort of, I didn't mean to use earthquake, of course. Just going through this area, we find an iron. Defense. Yeah. We see Wild Ditto as well. Have we actually seen anything that's new? I can't work it out. Oh, man. I just want we should have survived that, but anyway. We will swap in. Have we actually seen it? Yeah, have we actually seen any Pokemon that we actually haven't? That was a crit also. Because yeah, that's annoying. Looks like the Dittos are going to be rather annoying. Wild Kadabra, you want to bite. And you want to... There we go. Okay, this Kadabra could be annoying. Let's just keep heading around. This is obviously one big maze, and I don't have any real idea where we're meant to be going. Thank you, finally. We miss again. I didn't mean to go into it. We get the flinch. Wow. Oh yeah, because Poliwhirl holding the King's Rock. Wants to learn a Belly Drum. We will not learn Belly Drum. We'll just keep going. A way out. Interesting. Should there be a way out? Oh, is this the way? Yeah, okay, so that's the way in. So we've just made a full loop, essentially. Another Golbat. Oh, come on, we just want a Psychic. There we go. With the special defense drop, we get that Golbat out of the way. Just raise the volume a bit, just because I think my laptop's starting to ail once more. We get a Revive. What a choke. And he misses whatever throw that. I think that was a vital throw, so hopefully he missed that. We're just getting that Ampharos. Punch. So it looks like we can't actually go anywhere from there, so we will surf across once again. Come up here. Okay, we should definitely get Sunken up from me first. We want to probably should actually get out of here. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of here. But we'll also surf at some point. Got to surf. We can Fire Punch the Parasect. The reason we want to exit here is just because I want to heal up. Obviously it is a maze, which is kind of annoying. We've just got to make our way around. Should be a pretty, you know, it does give us a chance to sort of reflect on the game in a sense. Oh, Wild Primeape, interesting. Obviously a bad match for Farret though, so we want to go into Poliwhirl. Psychic, no point focusing on twice. We get the special defense drop, which allows Poliwhirl to take out the Primeape in 2 hits. What I do want to do is I want to just try something. One thing we have not found the Super Rod, or whatever it is. Looks like it's just the Krabby, okay, so. Particularly weak to dig, yeah, that's good, cool. Interesting that Swift was missing there. I thought Swift still hit when Dig, or maybe that's only in Gen 1. That probably is only in Gen 1. That way was a dead end, so we want to head this way, and I'm going to head up here. And we have another item which we have not yet collected. We have more Kadabra. And that Psychic hurts like hell. Fire Alarm to level 42. We get a PP up. What would we use a PP up for? Psychic maybe? Just because it's the one Psychic attack that we have and we were running out of it. Ace Punch is not a 2-hit KO. Oh, but we get the crit hit. Okay. I reckon we've already been... Yeah, we've already been down here. That sucks. Okay. Wow, even with a Screech. Not even a 1-hit KO. That kind of sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I think we have unfortunately made a mistake here. We're going to actually have to go back. Flareon still is suffering. Go away, go away. Resists both Psychic and... Well, does it resist Psychic? But I think Body Slam is still the better choice here. There we go. Probably was up to 44. Didn't need to do that. That sucks. Get a lucky flinch once again. Now we want to exit. Dear, okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't know what this cave will lead to is an interesting thing. You'd think it would lead to either a legendary Pokemon, because that's one thing we haven't seen at all in this yet, is legendaries. Maybe I should grab... Good, there goes the Golbat. We are going to go up here. No, this is the way there. Come on, think. So yeah. I just need to start thinking what we want to... I'm just going to start running from these battles. Did we... There was nothing up there. Okay. Last time we went up here, but we can't go up. Okay, so we're just going to keep trying, just find out where on earth we can go. Let's see if that does nothing. That reflect really hinders us. We can't actually do anything from this position, I don't think. No, we can't. That sucks. We do always have dig. I can just use dig. I might just see... Where does this take us? Just outside. Okay, cool. We'll start doing that a bit more, because it's more efficient. So, it's not that one that we need to do. Not there. Primate is a worry, so we're going to avoid it. So it's not this one, which means we need to fall down, I guess. And if we fall down, we can gain access to this one. And then I guess we head up? Yeah, okay. So we haven't actually been this way before. Find another large pool of water. We have a zigzaggy path, which probably as big a hint as you'll get as to that we're heading the right way. That's a strong Golbat. Or a weak fight. So do we head down here? Second. Stop using recover. Nothing there. Okay, so I think we go down here and we try not to go down any further. Looks like this rock here blocked that little minecart path there. Any items? Nope. Okay, so we're going to head up again. We have a battle with our rival once more. So, wow, it didn't take long for us to cross paths again. Talk about a luck. Hey, what'd you say to another battle? I'm up for it. Okay, we might be well under-leveled for this. I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay, so she's going to send out the Marowak once again. We are level 51, so that is not much of a change from what it was. We just Ice Punch, yeah. Obviously we have an issue because we're certainly not healed up. But Ice Punch is a 2-hit KO, obviously the first one was a low roll. So, next Pokemon is a Pidgeot. We go into Ampharos, and we just Thunder Punch. And we Thunder Punch again. Okay, next up is the Golem. We go into Sunkern. I just want to see if Sunkern can take out a Golem. Okay, we're not going to survive an earthquake. Oh, not resisted. Nah. Would have been beautiful if we could have seen if Sunkern could take out a Golem. But anyway, Surf should take out the Golem. One-shots it as it did the last time. We see the Sizzle, and we'll go back into Ampharos. It's going to Swords Dance, isn't it? Yep. But Fire Punch is again a one-hit KO. So this is going very, very similar to the previous one. We see the Blissey. That's when we had Sunkern poison it. But what we will do this time is we are going to Poliwhirl, and we will put you to sleep. Then we will go to Lickitung, and we will. I'm pretty sure you are physically defensive. No, we will Screech. We'll just Screech. And you're now at -4. We'll get you down to -6 because why not? And then we'll return. There we go. So the Blissey goes down in one hit. Easy peasy. And then final Pokemon is again the Celebi. We will stay in actually, and we will Ice Punch. And we will Ice Punch again. And we will Ice Punch again. And we will Ice Punch. Oh, you're kidding me. And we'll return. So there we go. So that is not actually that difficult at all. We defeat our rival once again. You truly are the champion. Not that I ever really doubted you. What a fight. I'm starting to look up to you, Mark. Oh, my Pokemon? You don't have to worry about me. I'm coping. I came here because I heard a legendary trainer was in here or something. Well, I gotta get to the Pokemon Center. See ya. So apparently there's a legendary trainer here. Which is bad news. We don't want another battle, particularly. We avoid the Spore from the Parasect, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so what do we do? What do we do? Literally nothing. Or we should return if I'm going to do anything. If you're looking for normal damage, go for return. See, the weird thing is, it's again, the wild Pokemon. I mean, I can't work out if the difficulty is just not enough. Like, it's not a 2-hit KO, which sucks. Light screen. We get the crit hit. Okay, there it goes. Down goes Kadabra. So we can head up this ladder, or we can head down that hole. We'll see where the ladder goes, just because it is not a one-way thing. Don't really want to take on an ultimate trainer if I might well be super under-leveled for like a big final trainer. Probably should have body slammed though. Certainly I'm under-leveled now. We're on the light screen, and then we want a Fire Punch. And we want an Explosion. There we go, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to get out of here. But obviously there might well be something more there. Talking about a legendary trainer and stuff like this. I think we will go back in just to see if there is something else to be done. Okay, so Pokemon, we go to Sunkern, we use Flash. I know the path now, roughly. Okay, so we zip up here, we come to here, we surf, we drop down, and then we hit this ladder here. We then head up as far as possible. We do the zigzags. And then we drop down here. We then head north, and we go up. Here. Okay, so I don't think we want to go down. I'm just thinking we don't want to go down relative to where we were, so I think we want to go up. So we hit this ladder, and we're going to head across. I'm just going to see where this ladder leads us. If it leads us to a super trainer at the end of the Let's Play, then we might again be underleveled, but at the same time, you know, we weren't exactly underleveled for... Ooh, a cave. A mysterious cave. And now a forest. And music I've never heard before? I don't remember this music anyway. Okay, so it looks like there is a final trainer to be fought. Are we in any way ready to face off against a final trainer? What do we have? We have 6 full heals, 14 revives, 3 elixirs, 18 full restores. Okay, we're going to go for it. We're going to see how we do. If we fail, I'll come back. I'll probably stop now, I'll do some grinding up, and then we'll fight him again. So, ... So we're going to face off against Gold! Brilliant. Okay, so he starts off with a level 52 Sudowoodo, so it doesn't actually look like we are that far under-leveled. Okay, I am going into Polymon. Goes for the Rock Slide. Is he going to be faster than me? Probably. No, he's not. Okay, so Surf does... Going to do a lot of damage. There we go. It's another Rock Slide, which is unfortunate. We will go into Lickitung and we will Earthquake this time. Ground is obviously super effective against Rock. Oh, but he survives. He survives. We are going to Ice Punch to finish him off. There we go. So, Sudowoodo goes down. His next Pokemon is a Lugia. Okay, we are probably screwed. So Lugia is Psychic Flying. Psychic Flying. So we have Lickitung. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that we don't actually get to see the animations. I wasn't actually expecting. Well, I wasn't. I should have expected this. By the way, I didn't change it around. So we could Screech with Lickitung to lower its defense. But the issue is that do we have anything? We could use Ampharos and use the electric attacks. Okay, we're going to go into Ampharos. And we are going to, first of all, Thunder Wave. Rain Dance. Rain Dance. Why are you rain dancing? Well, either way, I'm going to Light Screen. Got Hydro Pump. Why do you have Hydro Pump as a lead? Okay, that's interesting. I'm almost certain you are Psychic. So that should, yeah, it is super effective. Okay, and that is a 3-hit KO. We do get hit by the Hydro Pump, but it's not Stab. Not Stab, but is a 1-hit KO. Oh, it gets a crit. Okay, so crit. We can't really read anything into that because it was a crit, which kind of sucks. Obviously that was with a Light Screen though, which is scary. We're going to go into Flareon here. Obviously he... Oh, wait, he does have... He's got Fire Spin. So sorry, Hydro Pump. But we're going to go for Bite. I'm going to pray that he misses another one. Wow, that's absolutely nothing. Nope, okay, so he hits the Hydro Pump but does not take me out, which goes to show what the Light Screen is doing for us. So we're going to come down. We need to think about... Oh, of course. Critical hits are going to ignore that. So we're going to use a Revive on Ampharos. And go select Flare and go down. We're going to go into Sunkern here. Hopefully he's going to go for a second Rain Dance. Oh, he's fully paralyzed. Sweet. We're now going to max Potion up Ampharos. He's going to fly up high, so he does have fly. We can let Sunkern go down here. We're going to heal up Poliwhirl as well, in the rare case that we can snag a Hypnosis, which would be wonderful. We missed the Hypnosis, and he flies up high. Okay, so we want to go into Ampharos here. We resist the flying type move, and he gets fully paralyzed anyway. So we want to Light Screen. Going to go for the Hydro Pump. See, that does nothing when it's there. So we're going to Thunder Punch again. This one now is still a 2-hit. Oh, we get a crit. We get a crit, and we take out the Lugia. Sweet. Okay. So does that mean he's going to have a Ho-Oh as well? So if he does, that's all. Okay, he's got a Meganium. So, do we stay in? Do we stay in? I think we do. We stay in and we go for Fire Punch. Because we have the Light Screen up. Going for the... Okay, he's going for the Solar Beam. How much does Fire Punch do? Okay, that's a 3-hit. That's a 3-hit KO. We'll take that. Okay. We don't resist, but we still have the Light Screen up. Okay, sweet. Don't fade Light Screen. Good. Okay, he goes for the Solar Beam again. We take him out with a Fire Punch. 3-hit KO. Easy peasy. So, Ampharos grows to level 46. Next up is the Typhlosion, and this is why Poliwhirl is here. Fortunately, Light Screen does fade, but we have the chance to nail the Hypnosis. Yes, okay, so we nail the Hypnosis, and we can now surf. We can now freely surf away. It should be a 3-hit KO before. So close to a 2-hit, but unfortunately it is not. It is a 3-hit KO. That is worryingly close to being... Okay, he's not going to heal up. Brilliant. So Gold doesn't heal up. We get a crit just for lols. And we take out his Typhlosion with Poliwhirl. His next Pokemon is Feraligatr. This is the time for Ampharos to come out. We can obviously nail this Feraligatr with Thunder Punch. Should be a 2-hit. Yeah. 2-hit KO. Easy 2-hit KO. So we survive a Surf, thankfully. That was a bit worrying when that was rolling down. So we survive a Surf. We take him out with Thunder Punch. And so Gold, his final Pokemon, is a Ho-Oh. Okay, so we have no Rock-type moves, unfortunately, which would be lovely because obviously Rock-type completely destroys Ho-Oh. What we will do is we will go into Poliwhirl. He does have he will obviously have Sacred Fire. We're going to Hypnosis. Got the Fire Blast. We need to get that Light Screen up if we can. He's going to miss. He's going to miss. Ah, he doesn't miss the Fire Blast. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? We go into Lickitung. And we use a full Restore on Ampharos. Goes for the Fire Blast, gets a crit. Okay, so we're going to bring in Ampharos here. We now go for the Thunder Wave. He should only have 5 Fire Blasts, isn't it? Don't crit me, don't crit me. Oh, gets the burn. That's not too bad, that's not too bad. We get the Paralysis, which is awesome. We can full Restore. Goes for another Fire Blast. We can stall him out of Fire Blasts, I'm pretty sure. Goes for the Sacred Fire. Is that even bigger? We should be faster now that he's paralyzed, so Light Screen will give us the defense that we need. Thunder Punch will be super effective, because he's Flying type. There we go, so that looks like a 2-hit. Yeah, oh, we get another burn, which kind of sucks. We need to heal up because of the burn. Now we don't. Thankfully, Thunder Punch is obviously a special move in this gen, not a physical move, and so the burn doesn't actually affect us in that sense. Well, Sacred Fire has a really high probability of burning anyway, so we shouldn't be too annoyed with that. Still, this Thunder Punch should finish off the Ho-Oh. There we go! So, we take out Gold. Gold was defeated. ... So we finish off Gold, and that is once again a fitting finale, I would say, to that. That was a good battle. It's good to see that. Actually, I was just going to say, it's interesting, obviously, because, you know, Red in the initial Gold and Silver is obviously quite a lot higher level than you normally would be at the end, as you saw in my playthrough. If you saw that, I think I was at levels 50-ish, and he's at level 70s. So obviously, Gold here is at level 50s, so not a lot higher than your rival and the Pokemon she uses, or he. Although I must say, obviously, he's using much better Pokemon. He's using legendaries, he's using the fully evolved of all the starters, and his other Pokemon, which I can't remember what it was. What else did he have? I can't remember. But, no, I think so maybe there's a question about difficulty. It's certainly not a hard game, to be honest, but then again, Pokemon games aren't meant to be, and again, it's all about whether, you know, you look at this as what it's trying to be and what you want. So, again, just to reiterate what I said at the end of the last episode, it's a great, great game at being a mainline Pokemon game. And that's, I think, the biggest compliment you can give it, because I'm sure that's what the maker of this game, and certainly what the maker of the game said he wanted to achieve. And I think he's achieved that really, really well. So, as we see the special thanks in the executive, and we see Freako's name come up again, I'd like to thank him once again for creating this hack. It's been a great hack. I think it's been a really good fun on this channel. And, yeah, I guess you'll see me on the next Let's Play on this channel, whatever it may be. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to starting something new and giving that a go. So I will see you on the next Let's Play on this channel.